Hello, hello, and welcome to SimCity 4 in 2022. So, just wanted to see how it holds up. I've been playing this game for a very long time, since it came out actually. Um, so I am not very creative with names, so I'll just start a new region. And there are no big cities. Okay, I don't like this region, so let's delete it. There's no big cities. That's interesting. Kind of want to get one with a lot of big cities. Uh, no, I don't need a tutorial. I do not need a tutorial. So, try this again. 3 big cities, 2 next to each other, not bad. Um, so I think I'm going to start here in the center, because uh, I want this city to be able to help out the 2 neighboring cities. Uh, so that way, uh, because I want to try to have a clean neighboring big city. So this will kind of be where all the polluting will be and stuff, all the kind of evil necessities that you need to pollute. Let's see. Is there anything I want to do? Let's just do. I kind of want a river. Yeah, let's do a bit of a river here. To help just with commerce, help with business. I want it too big. But yeah, let's just have kind of like a split river. Yeah, let's do like a split river connecting both of these large cities. Alright. That's the music. It's playing an interesting one, for sure. But let's get lots of trees in here. Let's actually make kind of a hilly area here. Always have lots of trees. I think it's always best to do is just trees, trees, trees. Really helps with pollution. Although I always struggle with air pollution. Okay, let's I think that's good. Uh let's just do easy. Let's get a nice start. Good name. I'm not good with name. Let's just name it Joint River. Okay. Alright, and we got fireworks coming out of the river. Alright, so let's see. What do I want to do? Well, let's try to avoid polluting the river. So, I'm going to start with good old coal. Place a nice coal power plant here. And I usually like to put a road around it, connect the cities. Now, let's see here. So, it is best to put your plants and stuff. Anything polluting, it's always good to put it on the edge of your cities because it won't go into neighboring cities, so it keeps it to a minimum. Now I do like the idea of having a nice suburb along this river here, so what we want to do is I'm going to go with an avenue. This will be the main throwaway, so we do want a larger road. Height. Kind of like this suspension bridge. keep it low, because we still get ferries under there. So we'll go ahead and make a connection to the power plant. And we'll go ahead and make this go through all the way through town. So this will be the main way to the city. Actually, I should probably pause so we're not losing money here. So I'll go ahead and make a road along the river. Oh, my mouse is acting up. Let's start here. Okay. So go. Oops. Man, I am misclicking all over the place. So you do want to keep your residential away from your power plants and your industry, because your residents aren't going to want to live in air pollution, and I believe it does cause health issues as well. So let's start planning out our neighborhood. Now, for block size, I think I'll do a nice 2 tile lots for the houses, so something like this. Right, and it's gonna be a bit difficult with the river there. So we get 4. Oh, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll actually save the this area, this section here will be for commercial, as they all travel to work over here. They'll want to commercials areas will benefit from traffic. There we go. Now let's see, how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do want to kind of keep it uniform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll go ahead and end it there. I don't want... There we go. Don't want any extra roads here. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a nice business district here. So go ahead and do medium density. Now it's not going to be medium density right away. You are going to need to meet a bunch of requirements, like your Sims are going to want services and stuff before your density is going to grow. But I don't want this housing section to be dense. I do want it to be a nice suburb. We'll have a downtown area somewhere else, and these extra spots I think will be good for bus stops. So we'll go ahead and put some bus stops here. To go ahead and start mitigating our traffic, we do want bus stops. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go ahead and do a nice gridded area for industrial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's good. Another good thing is to have your industrial near the edge, because it's for freight. The freight trucks will be able to deliver into the neighboring city. And it's good for the economy to have shipped to the neighboring, it'll be shorter freight trips. That's what I'm trying to say, to neighboring cities if you have them right next door. So let's see, let's get some bus stops here. Go ahead and have one on every block. Might be a bit overkill. And I do want a railway. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a bus stop at each intersection and a train station. I'll put that bus stop on the right side. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and do right here. Place my train stations. Might also be a bit much, but traffic is always a big problem for me late game. I think we'll go for a nice under truss. And do we want it to be low is good. And we'll go ahead and have our railway go through, trying to do a central location here, because I definitely want to expand. And it's also good to have a railway in your industrial area too, because they'll run freight trains along the rail. And go ahead and break the grid here and have this be a central line. Now to curve, you're going to need to have an extra space and run it diagonally in order to curve tracks. And so this will be 3 blocks or 3 tiles wide, so we'll do 3 tiles on both sides. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this way. And we will get, we'll go for high density, because I don't want to have a lack of jobs. And we should probably put some more bus stops in our residential zone. So we'll go ahead and we'll do them on all the corners. I think that'll be best. To encourage people to take the bus as much as possible. Now as for those extra spots, these can't go. I will do some small parks. Well, the parks are important. They'll raise land value, and so it'll raise your wealth. And they're also good they're necessary for getting skyscrapers. So we'll go ahead and start the simulation. Oops, I forgot to run power lines. That is a very important thing. You need to run power lines between zones. You don't need to overlap the power lines with the zones, because it flows through the zones. So we'll go ahead and speed things up. And we've unlocked the mayor's house. So this will increase land value as well. So I think I'll go ahead and place it right here. So now you can see our budget, we are $100 a month under. So what we'll do is we can click this question mark here and click on the power plant. As you can see, we're only using 7% capacity. So power use 477, capacity is about 6,000, so we can reduce funding. So we're not spending so much. So capacity is 1747 and we're using 477. So now we have balanced the budget. And we can see, looks like people are using our train already. Although not much. So most people are using the bus, as I was hoping for. So, and you won't get a lot of commercial demand right away. You're going to need like a lot of residential for any commercial demands. So now we have that. Um, so let's go ahead and connect this road. Now what do we want to do now? So I do want to extend this railway because I'm sure I'll have more industries down here, and it's nice to plan ahead your railroads. I'm surprised more people are not using the railway. Actually, nobody's using the railway. Interesting. So we have more residential demand. So I'll go ahead and extend this neighborhood. Well, I think I'll make a divide here. Let's see, how many tiles is this? 1, 2, 3. Let's see, $30 each. So 7,800 or 780 divided by 30. It's 26, so it's 26 tiles long. I do want to get that right in the center, so it'll be 13 tiles over. So 2, 4, 6, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yep, that's the central location. And run this over to here. Oh, we got this nice arch. Let's see, suspension. Oh, that's too long. I don't like that. We'll do a nice archway. I don't want to extend that way, so we'll keep it right about there. So I'm thinking this will be a business district on this side of town. And let's go ahead and extend this neighborhood. Alright, go here. Let's see, let's go ahead and looks like it's a little too close to the bridge, so go ahead and make this our main road here. And let's get our bus stops going. Encourage people to take the bus, because that'll reduce pollution as well as traffic. Extend the railroad line all over here. Now I'll probably make another railway this way, so we'll do 4 tiles over and connect it up here and extend a railway across this river as well. So I do want ferries to be able to travel along this river. Now what kind of bridge do I want now? Oh, that's okay, that bridge is a bit too long for that height, so I'm going to try and reduce the length while having a good height, because I don't want this to extend all the way over here. Let's try to match this archway. I feel like this, well, I think we'll go with this one. I like that one. I think it goes with that arch nicely. Go ahead and put a train station right here. Maybe one here too. And we'll go ahead and extend our neighborhood. Grow that. Alright, so now we are rolling in the money. So what we'll do now... So yeah, this is why I had an avenue, because this is a collector road as it connects to this neighborhood. So it collects all the traffic and brings them to the destination over here. It looks like everybody wants to use this road. Nobody wants to use the train, it seems like. But I don't know, they might need to get used to it later. Or maybe the stations are too far from the neighborhood. That could be the issue as well. But I do want to go ahead and start growing the city. And in order to grow, you're going to need water. Now, I don't normally use towers because I do tend to expand rapidly, and they don't produce a lot of water. But I think I'll go ahead and I'll just put it right about here. You don't need a road connection for pumps, but they do need power. So we'll go ahead and run the pipes under the roads here. You gotta make sure everything is connected. Gotta make a neighbor connection. I'll wait on that. I might be able to get away with doing another block over that pipe. So we'll see some houses upgrade here. Actually, yeah, so we have some houses here. Now, another thing, we are producing a lot of water and we don't need that much. So let's bring our budget down. Another way to check power. So we're still producing way more than we need right now. So I probably could reduce the funding because we're only using less than half of what we're producing. And as you can see with water, we're producing the max amount and we're not even close to using any of that. So we'll go ahead and reduce funding just a little bit for power and quite a bit for water. Now the water, you don't want to do it too much because you can get burst pipes and that's not good. You don't want burst pipes, but you can see, we'll come back here. So they're going to complain a bit, but we really don't need that much funding for water. So yeah, you can also check your advisors. I've never seen this before. Mayor recognized for balancing act. Just about even. Let's see. Alright. So, threatening with all kinds of plumbing problems, including burst pipe. So, it might be a good idea to increase funding just a little bit more. Just so we don't get some burst pipes. We'll check our budget. So now would probably be a good time for services, especially over here, because you will start getting fires, mostly in the industrial area. So I'll go ahead and do a small fire department, and I will just put it on the corner. I'll just put it right about here. That should cover this entire area, as this will be our industrial district. Now services will also increase land value. Now let's go ahead and get started with education. I'll probably put it, you know what, I kind of want it right by this bus stop. So I am going to get rid of this park. Oh, which one was it? Probably right here. I think I do want to build a house. I'll try to put some beaches over there actually. So I'll go ahead and put it here. I feel like this will have the best coverage. Now schools do cost a lot of money. So in order to effectively fund your schools, so you can see it starts here And we're already nearing capacity, so we might want to increase funding a little bit. I'll probably keep it about there right now. Now, bus funding, if I scroll out here, this will increase or decrease the circle. So it looks like we only need a coverage for right about there. So we've unlocked the House of Worship. This will also increase land value. I think I'll go ahead and put it over here. I kind of want this to be a recreational area. In fact, let's try to get a beach. Oh, there we go. Got some beaches. Looks like that's the only one I can get right now, but that's okay. Little disappointed I couldn't get it right along the road. So I'm gonna go ahead and, no, I don't want high density. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more medium density here. Oh yeah, and I do want some bus stops along railways. There we go. I'll go ahead and dezone that. So we got a nice start to our city. Now let's get some more services going. We'll go with the clinic. Probably right next to the school. Oh. Well, that is a bummer. It just crashed. Yeah. I didn't save. That really sucks. Well, I guess that's it for this episode. That's a disappointment. Oof. Yeah, another thing, save often. Otherwise that happens. And I didn't save. Oh, well, that is definitely a bummer. Well, I will catch you in the next episode and we'll start fresh again. See ya.